Hello. So today I've got something for you to have a think about, maybe over this weekend going into next week, and it's all to do with thinking about your future well-being. So obviously we like to live in the present moment and think about how we're feeling right now, which is a good space to be in, but sometimes it's worth thinking about how we want to be, how we want to feel, how we want to move through the world in the future, in 10, 20, 30 years. It could be any distance in the future. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because if we think about the kind of person we want to be, then we can kind of work on our well-being now to plan for that future. So let me give you an example. When I'm older, I would really like to still be able to sit on the floor. So if my son, who is only 7, has children, I can play on the floor with his children. I'd still like to be able to put my own jumper on and go for walks and enjoy the countryside when I'm much older. I want to be able to go to the gym. I want to be vital. I want to feel as good as I can in my body for whatever age I get to. So if I think about that as a goal, I can work on little aspects of my well-being today and tomorrow to put that in place. So, if I always want to be able to sit on the floor, then thinking about keeping my hips moving. So one of them is sitting on the floor if you can do it already, but continuing to do whatever it is you're doing, building strength around my hips and making sure my mobility and flexibility maintains the current level it is, because if we aim to maintain what we currently have, then we're actually doing pretty well. Because if you compare, as I am now, the 45-year-old me to the 85-year-old me, if I still have this level of mobility at 85 or even 75 or 65, I'm going to be pretty pleased with that. So if I maintain how I am now, then great. So you can also put in and change little habits as well. So if you aren't feeling like your strength, mobility, flexibility, stress, anything like that isn't where it is right now, now is the time to make some little changes, embed some new habits, and think about bit by bit, how can I improve my well-being so that, in a year's time or in 5 years' time, I'm actually feeling so much better when I look back at this moment today. So have a think about that. Have a little, spend a few moments, close your eyes, think about, what would be great if I could still do. You might have a fantastic garden and you want to still be able to plant vegetables and potter around it. You don't want to stay inside and sit in a chair all day when you're older. It could be any age. You may already be 75 and thinking about, well, what do I want to feel like when I'm 95? So whatever age you're at now, think about the future, and think about what could you do today, a little change or a little maintenance thing that you already do for the future. Okay, so that's your task. Think about your future self, and I will see you very soon.